Okay, I think my 2 minutes is up. Good evening and welcome everyone. And I better check, can you guys hear me? Give me a quick thumbs up if you can. And hopefully you can. I gotta shut some other volumes off here so I don't get any feedback. Is this thing on? Is it on? Hello? Is it working? Hey, I see that. It's working. It's working. Okay, cool. And a very good evening, everyone. Glad to have you back on board. It is day 76 of the Icelandic volcano eruptions, and we're happy to be here to watch these wondering events proceed. Although today our visibility is a little bit limited due to the weather, so we will make the best of it nonetheless. Okay, so a quick run through whoever or all the good people that are here. How about Arizona Snowman first off? And I'll grab Mike next. And, well, I'm not going to grab you, okay? I'm just saying, hey, Mike, nice to have you back, okay? Don't get that wrong. Now, Sandra Rockland, yeah, that'd be a different story. I might grab her. I'm never, just kidding, guys, just kidding. And welcome back, Sandra. Also, Don Arnold, aloha. Glad to have you back. Henrietta from the wonderful, I think, what we call it, the land of the Alps. Roxy, welcome back. Brown Warrior, welcome back. Little Bear, welcome back. Also, Gary's Variety Channel, good to have you back in here. Sophie is here. Rebecca, welcome both of you. And let's see, Rayola is here. Good to have you back. Kirsty, this time I didn't miss you, Kirsty. I got you. And welcome back. I did say Chicky, didn't I? I hope I did. All right, so we got, Mark Thomas is here as well. Good to have you, Mark. Did I miss anyone? Going up the list, Dan Windsor. Welcome to the channel. And hope you enjoy it if you haven't been here before. It actually gets kind of interesting with some of the stuff we talk about, so you may really enjoy it. Let's see, who else? I think I got Brown Warrior is here. I think I said hello to you already, possibly. Fryn is here as well. Alan Coker is here. Jeffrey Anderson. Alan Coker was the first guy who made a comment today, so he's kind of top of the list. So that's where I am looking. Now I'm going to go back to the bottom and we'll see. Don Campbell came in. Glad to have you here. And let's see, Pistol Pete also snuck in there. And Edmonton is here. Yeah, here too. Anyway, guys, glad to have you all in here. Annie just popped in. Indeed, but I'm, needy, so I forget to take it. Yeah, sure, needy. We're all needy to a degree, right? Anyway, guys, welcome to all of you. Even Sixth Sense just popped in. CND Boy also threw in his thumbs up there. Glad to have you guys on board and lurking and doing things and joining in the chat and all that nice stuff. Okay, so what's really happening? And, I mentioned before we got very poor weather right now. So visibility is not super at all. I didn't time out the eruptions earlier. I think they were somewhere around 9 or 10. I'm doing good, Gary Grant. Really good. Truth Above All is here. Okay, I didn't see you sneak in earlier, so glad to have you on board. Hope I'm well. Yeah, I'm well. Well enough to do this, well enough to do that, and well enough to do the other things. actually had a fairly productive day today, so I managed to get back not too late, but later than I expected to be home. I thought it'd have to be a little later for the stream start. So anyway, I'm very happy that we were at least 5:30. That's half an hour. That's not that bad, and hopefully some of the people in Europe can still catch us. I know there's a lot that kind of wish that I'd start like a couple hours earlier, but unfortunately, as the Earth turns, we kind of stuck with that rhythm since I do have a regular day job. Unfortunately, well, it is what it is. We got to do it. Anyway, a few more people popped in, and I just wanted to say hi to them as well. So I think I did mention you, Annie, already. So Jofus, welcome. Welcome back. Been watching and catching up on the last few days. Missed being live with you, being in the pub for the first time, and being naughty, staying up too late. At school nights. There you go. So it's all the trouble that you can get into. No worries, and glad to have you back on board. Let's see, did I miss anyone else? EC is here. Welcome back, EC. Glad to have you here. Did I miss anyone else? Miss Cynthia, welcome. And I got Michael, and Danny, and Yona. Welcome. Glad to have you in here. And have you back. Always fun. Let's see. I don't think I missed anybody else. Anyway, I've been yakking. Oh, Sue Hayes. I did miss her. She must have snuck in there or something. Anyway, hi Sue, glad to have you back. Cool, get me twice. Get you twice, Mike. Okay, there. That was 3 times already. Just shows you how friendly this channel is, right? Anyway, we're about to erupt, I think. I just managed to be able to get one eruption in here before I turn this on, so I really don't know what's been going on. And of course, with my limited time of being out on the road and stuff and whatever working, I did not catch up on any of the important things to find out what changes there were. So see, a couple more people popped in from North Florida. William Eaton, welcome. Let's see, James Geitgut, that's who I was looking for there. So welcome back, and thanks for the thumbs up, James. And yeah, here comes our lava. Our lava. I love the lava. It's coming out now. And it seems to be coming out in a very large volume all at once. Like, I don't know, that looks pretty massive, like a very, very massive amount all in one shot, like one big burp. Pink color, yep, the rain is doing that. All the cameras are getting rained on, so that makes it a little bit tougher, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty lavally, right? Lavally. Oh, okay, never mind. Powerful. Ooh, I don't think it's confetti powerful, but it's powerful. Maybe. Well, actually, that tephra could be kind of sort of confetti. Maybe not. Okay, too hot. It's been doing that all day. Okay, very interesting. So again, we've got a slight variance in the plumbing again, right? It's interesting. I'm really kind of wondering if it's gonna, get close up a little bit and shoot higher again, or if it's gonna continue to stay like this with the broader openings. Very interesting stuff. Okay, let's see. Ahab the whale get us all. Yeah, I don't know about that, Gary, but yeah, that whale. I don't know. I don't like being too close to that big animal, a mammal, whatever you want to say it. Okay. There was a massive uplift of lava in front of Bob today. There was a wall collapsed earlier today. That's why the flow coming out has increased. Interesting. So that's what messed with the plumbing. Okay. Yeah, that is, and it's at, Roxy says 12.4 cubic meters per second. So that's a pretty healthy flow. Yeah, interesting. Thank you for those tidbits of information, you guys. Let's see, Jonah, okay. Okay, let's see, where am I here? Gary's Variety Channel. Okay, Dr. Fox, it's acting like a witch's cauldron filling up crater and spilling over. I've noticed it's coating of the walls it's coating the walls all right, and all that material is sitting right there, and it keeps building up and building up. And what it's going to do is it's going to elongate that chute where the material is coming out. You know, as if I get my crayons working here, on here, like, you know, before this used to come down here, right? So now look at what it's doing. So pretty soon it's gonna, you know, build up more here. That means this is going to get bigger and bigger. So looking at this side, we're basically going to be completely blocked off if it continues to build up like that. So that is very interesting. Now I seen there was something about an earthquake. I missed how big the earthquake was and where it was. Demetrius, welcome, and hi from Greece today, 4.8 Richter, shaking 20 kilometers from my house. Okay, I hope you didn't sustain too much damage there from that 4.8. That's not really big, but it's big enough to throw some dishes off the shelf. Those walls are now, yeah, massively thick now, and yeah, it's creating a ramp. Very interesting ramp. Let's see, who else popped in? Andrea King, welcome back. Bo is also here. Rudolph, welcome. Frankfurt. Yeah, that works. And guten Abend, Rudolph. Okay, so let's see. Amin is also here. Welcome. Scott Hartman. Welcome. Also glad to have you back. Let's see. I'm going back here to see if there was more directed at me. I don't think so. Okay. What does anyone like eating Chinese? What do they taste like? Oh my God, some bad humor. Oh, no, never mind. I'm not gonna go there. bad jokes. Okay. Alan Coker. And I did mention you were the first guy in the stream there with the first comment today, so glad to have you on board. You did it again. I was sitting there watching bunnies, talking to myself. What am Hey, why were you, oh my God. I gotta fix that up. Didn't the other guys grab you and take you over there? Um, hey, YouTube just let me know that I'm live. Oh, I'm sorry, and I that actually was my bad because I forgot to paste the link. I was in such a hurry today. I forgot to paste the link in the other channel, and I'm gonna go do that now. So my apologies. Didn't mean to do that. That was bad. I'll be back in a second here. Okay. There, I'm getting it done. Yeah, I really do apologize for that because I usually drop my link in the channel and then pin it up. So that was my bad. And yeah, okay, there we got it. They don't want you to have friends? I don't want to be the map guy anymore. I'm a man of the people. Well, you are a man of the people. And that's why you're here. I mean, you were looking at bunnies. That's nothing to do with maps, is it? We don't need that. It's all good. You're a man. You're a good person. I always looked at you as a person, never a map guy. Okay, anyway, guys, treat Rob nicely. He's sensitive. Oh, love it. Anyway, a few others popped in here. It's impossible for Dr. Fox to be bad. No, I can't be bad. I'm a nice guy. Looks like another day of constant self-lava eating hellhole. Yeah, it is. It's it's regurgitating. And welcome, Siggy. Glad to have you on board. And for those who don't know, Siggy is indeed one of the owners of the property that the volcano is actually on, and he likes to join us regularly here in the stream. And of course, why not? It is a fun and loving stream, and we care about everyone. So and we love watching this volcano grow. Anyway, we'll bug Siggy more, but I don't want to make him blush again. Okay, who else is in here? Sati is back. Now, there's another person from Iceland. Sorry, guys, for a long time gap. I've been busy. My papers since last week. What's up with Bobby or Bob today? Bob is. Oh, I wish we had a close up. I really wish we had a close up of Bob. I don't think there's much left of Bob to even complain about. But as far as the big guy right next door, Ragnar Rock, as they call him now, he's cooking up a storm. But you know, not as well as we wanted to. We'd like to see more uplift. So shooting out a little bit higher. So we got to get somebody to close the hole off a little bit. Maybe drop some more of that really thick cone back in there and see if we can make this thing go 400 meters again. That's what I would like to see. Anyway, how cool your own went. Yeah. Siggy, are you heading back to Iceland too? I guess Rob's going there, so okay. All right, I'm going to leave that alone. You guys can work that one out. Anyway, I should go through this, and I didn't yet because we started kind of on the fly here. Anyway, I'm your host, DrFox2000. I'm actually located in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, about 4,000 miles away from our lovely eruption that's happening right now. And we are watching it from the live streams of ruv.is, mbl.is, and visor.is. So that's what we're watching, and it is raining there today. Conditions aren't the best for viewing, but we're doing what we can to try to facilitate what's there. Anyway, I'm trying to go home in the end of June. Oh, okay. Very interesting. I hope you can do that. Stay for the summer and go back for the winter. Be like a, what do they call them? Canada Goose. Although I don't think you have Canada geese there, do you? You probably have Icelandic geese, a little different. Let's see. Poor Bob. Yeah, poor Bob. Bob is just so gone. He's been what? By the Viking. Oh, what? Okay, never mind, Brown Warrior. Okay, rest in peace, Bob 9. Hey, you've got a B9B. I think you missed. Okay, the confusion. I'm trying to make heads or tails out of what am I looking at on the screen here? So, anyway, very good to see some of this stuff happening here. Okay. That's right, Rob. He is home. He's home right here. Give them all a big hug. That way, he's got more people in his living room than he thinks, or wherever he is. Oh, I gotta love it, guys. And I'm glad you're all here. And we just finished the eruption there again. And I really wish we had a little bit better viewing conditions, but I guess it is what it is. So, okay, I'm just looking for things here to show that. Okay, we're gonna switch the view here for a second, and I don't know how well we can see the saddle. Yeah, it's really kind of poor viewing. And you know, I checked back, and when we slide back time-wise, it didn't look that great either. And this is almost 3 hours ago. But that does show you a little bit better. You can actually see yet that there really hasn't been any activity. We don't see anything, you know, down here, just not anything new. And then also looking here, I don't see anything new that's come over. It looks like we got stuff right at the edge though. So I think if we get another push in here, we're definitely going to have some action at the berm itself. So anyway, I just figured I'd back that up a little bit because that looks a little bit better and you can actually see it. And I thought, yeah, it's not the greatest of views, but you can see that it has not breached yet. So hopefully we'll get something in the future. All right, we'll put that back to live. And it's still glowing pretty good. You know, from this angle, you can kind of see that wall has really built up here. And then we've got material all over the place here. This is, it's almost like there's 2 or 3 chutes in here now. So, and that, of course, is all falling into gelding into the valley. Gelding Valley. Okay, right over there and here. And hopefully it's going to level everything out. And then once it does, it's either going to jump the saddle in here, or it's going to start pushing out down at the south end down there. And we can look at that on a map in a little bit. And I'll just clear that back off. And I'm going to look at the time real quick here. So it's been about a half an hour since I turned it on. But I do have to take a little break. So don't anyone run away. Stick around, and hopefully we can see some interesting things happening. I'll put it back on the 4-screen shot. So if the next eruption happens before I get back, you can at least watch that as well. Okay, so there goes my voice. Hang on, guys. I'll be back. There, that's how my throat felt, but it's much better now. Oh, anyway, guys and gals, I'm back. Took a little breather there, so vocal cords need to calm down just a little bit. Anyway, guys, I am your host, DrFox2000. Glad that you're all here in the stream. I should mention, before I get too much further, if you're watching the stream after the fact and you see the chat window on the right hand side, you'll notice at the very top it's going to say top chat replay if it's after the stream has finished and has been recorded. If you are here during the live stream, it's just going to say top chat or live chat, whichever you select. And that's just something. So I've had some other people do it again. They pop in and wishing that it was a live stream and don't realize it, and then they leave a comment down below the regular stream afterwards, and or the recorded stream, and in frustration, sort of. Anyway, kind of looking, we got some weird looking letters or something happening on that that camera. I don't know if those are letters, hieroglyphics, something. It's telling us something. It's telling us something. Wait, I'm watching this stream. Looks like the camera crying right now. This. Is it this one? Okay, I'm just trying to catch up here. Wait, okay, so I'm still not sure what you wanted me to wait on. We were on the 4 screen, and if I put it back on there. Oh, okay, I think I know what you were looking at. The tears. Okay, I got you, and I'm sorry, I should have kept it there, but a little bit of a delay. All right. I don't know if you can catch it on there. Probably have to use the, that's your cue. Sleep smiling. Okay, glad you're going to sleep smiling. But if you needed something specific off of there, you know, we can always go frame by frame on these videos and be able to capture it if you need that. Anyway, but if you are going to head to bed, by all means, have a good night, Rob, and take care. Glad to have you in the stream. And by the way, I started, I opened that other email up and I started reading some of that. It's going to take me some time to digest it, but very good information. Thank you very much for that. We'll work on that. So cool stuff. Okay, let's see what else. Roxy Camphor has angry eyes. Yeah, I know. I seen that. There's tears and angry eyes and the attack of the amoeba or whatever it is on cam 2. You know, there could be a lot of things, and we'll give them numbers here so we can differentiate. And of course I have to do my Lawrence Welk, a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. There you go. And I wave my little wand. Okay, cool, there we go. First, good night. Oh, good night. We did say good night. He's probably not going to be sleeping, you know. He's going to hear his name. If I say Rob, he'll know exactly that his name was called, and he'll be back in here right away. It's almost guaranteed. He'll say, I heard my name. See, there he is already, replying with Z's. Oh man. Yeah, shh, he's listening. Great stuff. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Anyway, Rob, you have yourself a good night, and glad you were in here. Makes for some fun times. And see, that's more human than any map guy could ever be. No, truth above all. Don't wake him up. He needs at least 2 hours before work. Uh, that's okay, Mary. Yeah, he ain't gonna go to sleep. He'll be sitting there for the entire stream. Oh, you're watching the stream from your bed. Okay, cool. Well, I wish I could do that. I wish I could stream from my bed. I think that'd be neat. I probably could have. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, I got email. I better check. Oh, or is it just late on there? Okay, somebody sent me a link to a video which I can't watch right now, and of course I can't pop it up there and show it. So just so we know, we have to review that before we can do anything with it. Otherwise, we get the proverbial slap on the hand from YouTube if we show somebody else's material and there's copyright issues. So, cat stuck to you. Oh my God. Watch out for the fur balls. Let's see. Rodney is here. Pam Band is here. Kirsty EC. I got you guys earlier. DJ Puff has got a cat stuck. I hope you can get that cat unstuck there, DJ. Denny Henry is here at Dr. Fox. Did we ever figure out what the depression in the lava lake is? No, we don't. I don't know if it's, somebody said that the Theater Hill lifted up, and others are saying, well, no, that's not it, it's cooled down. And I really don't know what to say. There's all kinds of things that could have possibilities there. And right now, without having a really good look, and it's really, really hard to make a judgment like that. J Tuho. Tuho? Okay. Ja Tuho. Yeah. I don't know how to say that. I'll figure it out though. Thank you for hosting this channel. On all the other channels showing the live volcano, a lot of people are mentioning your YouTube channel, saying that we get a special host to educate us. Well, I'm not a real educator in the sense of a teacher. My background is actually a little bit varied. I'm deeply involved in electronics, but also my original training was more for kind of an engineer guy, right? So, but I did want to become a cop. I think I mentioned that before, and went through the schooling, and then had a big car crash I was involved in, and that kind of ruined that career opportunity, and went other ways. So a lot of fun anyway, but as far as being and smart guy, I'm gonna just say I'm just kind of a guy who likes to help bring people together, and it seems that we have a very, very good group of people that are very smart here in the chat, And this is what makes it so interesting. And it's the input from everyone that brings out the understanding. I'm just conveying what is happening, and guesstimating what could happen, right? And there are so many variables with any volcano, though, that you can't say 100% it's going to do this or that or whatever. It's a volcano, or Mother Nature is going to do what she wants. So, anyway, Lady Justice is back. Oh, we're busted, guys. Quick, quick, hide it. Hide the volcano, quick. She won't see us. Um, okay. Did you see Guten Tag's video yesterday, detailing the view from of the lava tube? No, I did not have the opportunity to see that, Lady Justice. I'm busted, I guess. um, yeah, and I did not have any opportunity today either. As soon as I got home, within 15 minutes, I was running the stream, so there was literally no time of sitting down and trying to figure out what the heck is going on. It's just like jump in there and get at it. And that's what I did, because I can't keep you good people waiting. Well, some of you have to go to bed early. It is what it is. I thought you could use other videos with their permission. Yes, you're absolutely right. That is the, and I'm using my little air quotey fingers, that is the catch, with permission, right? So it has to be, I don't have Guten Tag's permission, and I don't think he'd want to allow it. He's trying to grow his own channel, so to strike up a friendship there. Well, I mean, I'm trying, but I don't think I'm going to be asking him for a bit. Okay, let's see what else. I remember when Flo first sent a flying spaghetti monster into the valley. There's no longer a valley now, thanks to Ragnar. Yeah, there really isn't much of one at all. And yeah, you're right. It did kind of look like a spaghetti monster, flying spaghetti monster. So Echo Bat, or Echo the Bot, sorry, is back. Welcome back, Echo. Glad to have you here. Kim Lambert is in. Kim Lambert is in the house. Welcome, Kimmy. Glad to have you back on board. Always nice to have you here. And contributing. You do a wonderful, wonderful job there. Let's see what else we got going on here. My name is J. Okay, J. Alvin Hamilton. Okay. I live on water. Oh. All right, Jay. That's it. That's what we're using. We're going to say Jay from now on. And very good. Thank you for clarifying that. Okay. Hi. Good night. Who's shift? What? Beep beep. Hey, hang on. I'm losing it here. Nothing natural about a volcano of any sort except the extent of greed and evil in the man. Nothing. I don't know if I would agree with that, but okay. I don't know if yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. All right, truth above all, Roxy, not cool being alone. No, being alone isn't cool. How close to the sea? We're quite a ways from the sea yet. Let's see. Okay, we just had an eruption. Let's see if we can pop back. I wanted to put on that 3D map that we had from yesterday. Don't tell Rob because he's sleeping. He's not going to know this, right? So anyway, here's the kind of an aerial shot, and what you see here is Nathagi Valley. Okay, that's down south, and of course the flow isn't very much further here at all. It's basically kind of stopped flowing. It's built up here a whole bunch, but it hasn't flowed through. So this is the 3D map, and this is the other side here that is of interest. I want to keep it kind of backed out a little bit, but this is your saddle, okay, and this is the west berm. So seeing those, look at the north. What? Oh, look at the north. Yeah, we're going to look at the north in a second. This here, like I said, it's the saddle. This is what we're waiting for to go from this side over to here. If it builds up and it doesn't quite make it there, it may push it out here, and it will go down into the valley down in Nathagi Valley. So anyway, we want to move the map up a little bit more. So of course here's where Ragnar's sitting, and this is the way it's building up, and that's because this is a few days old already. So as far as the data, it is moving out, and it's got like more striations right here. So it's definitely changing as it goes. If we zoom in on it a little bit, you can see that a little bit better. Whoa, I didn't want to turn it. I wanted to slide it over. Okay. And looking behind it, you can see this is the area that's been glowing for a while, where it's filling up that lava area, or like the leveling it all out. So the whole lake area here, that's basically, it's trying to keep a level. And I think that's pretty cool. And here you can see some of the build up. Whoa, too far, too fast. Right at the saddle. So, well, I think we overdid it by 1 or 2. Okay, there we go. So anyway, that's the saddle there. If we slide up further and look at Meradalia, and that's kind of a very interesting adventure up there. The lowlands are being filled up, and you can see some of the areas that are darkened. I think some of those areas had some fires maybe, because we did see a lot of smoke a few days back. And there you can see some of that lava flow as it goes into Meradalia. And of course this is where they expected it to come out. And it's going to, I think, is it going to head down here or come around and head down? But that is where it's intending to go, towards the ocean. Okay, so it'll make its way down here somehow through all this stuff. If we back out a little bit, the map doesn't take us quite to the ocean, does it? Oh yeah, it does, down on the bottom. Very close. No, it doesn't, because there's the part of the highway. So the ocean would still be out here. So we're still a good 2 kilometers plus away, and that little tip down there is really not moved. Whoa, whoa. Lost control of my map. Okay, let's grab it again. Do that. Okay. Too far. Anyway, that shows you where it's at. It's still pretty much in the same spot. So I'm going to put it back onto our multi-screen, and we'll see where it goes there. So I hope that kind of gives you a little bit of an idea of the map layout. Map just went to hell. No, it spun around. It's okay. We got it fixed though. It's all good. Truth above all. Down with the wall. Yeah. You know, we're waiting for that. That's going to happen eventually. Echo is asking, can you change the angle? Look down to. Okay, well, for which area did you want to look at? Echo. Just curious if you mentioned an exact area, or I can just put that back on here. So if yeah, we have to scroll it. Hang on, I got to figure out how. There we go. Yeah, like that. I have to pull it down, and that's straight above it, and then I think it's still a little bit of an angle. Well, if I do it that way and then zoom in, I don't think we get as good a clarity because we had he had some issues when he was making these. So you know, I think this one isn't one of the better maps that that he's produced, and I know he's got some that are super sharp in some of the areas. So there in the cave, the Northern Maradona. There's a cave in the Northern Maradona Valley. Okay, let's go there then. Let's go look at the cave. Whereabouts? What do you think? Okay, we're gonna try to figure this out. Maybe we can see a cave. We can see some stuff here. Crevices, cracks, and no focus. Okay, we're not gonna see much detail there. Let's see. Oop. I'm on the wrong screen. Get it. Lay it down here. I don't know where. Lava cave caused by lava. Well, those tubes that are coming down here, and again, I should pull that back up and do this. This stuff here that's going through here, of course, if it gets a crust over top, and like there's multiple little rivers in here, you can see it. It looks like hundreds of channels really of where the lava has flowed. So that's the angle. Okay. Yeah, glad you like that angle. And I'm trying to move the wrong map. It's interesting to see those, the flow lines basically. Now I know there was some stuff, yeah, down here on the end. So if we try to zoom in on those were a little bit better clarity from what I remember. But they still had a little bit of fuzziness heat-wise. But, it's interesting how it changes shapes over there, right? So, and of course that outflow, yeah, that looks like it's going down into that other dip right there. And that may even flow back into here. So if that flows into there, it's going to fill that hole up. And I think it needs to stop there then. It may be a stop. We'll have to look at a topographical map and see how far that actually goes over there. Something with lines on it. That would be cool. And anyway, I'm going to get you guys back to the real McCoy here. So, hang on. Is that flowing more to the back, away from the sea? Yeah, actually, it does look like it in the backside. There's another sketch that I wanted to bring up here, and I will bring it up in a bit, but the volcano, I think I just missed it. It was erupting, and I was trying to catch the eruption. Sorry, guys. Ah, darn. A little too slow. Got too carried away with my other stuff. Couldn't see it underneath there because I had to have two screens open to see where I am on the map. A little hard to steer it while you're looking at the other one that has a little bit of a delay on it. So always fun to have to make sure I'm looking at the right place. It's all good. Well, I'm glad you think so. So we're good there. Zetetic? Zetetic? Yeah, okay. Yay. Thank you. You're welcome. Maria is here. Welcome back, Maria. Glad to have you on board. Grinch is here. Hi. Good to have you here. Winnie is also here. Oh, Grinch is leaving now. Okay, Grinch. Sorry I missed you earlier. All right. What's... Okay. tropoam@gmail.com. Interesting. Okay. Or is it Tuprox? Top rocks? I don't know what that is, but we'll at gmail.com. Okay. I don't know. That looks like somebody's email address. Okay. I am going to try to go back through here. Okay. I did not know speak. Oh, you didn't know it's live? Oh, sorry. Yes, we do have a live stream every day. On this channel, it is live. There's other channels that have the live streaming of the volcano, but they don't have anyone making comments or, doing the audible thing to keep you all interested. Okay, truth above all, Dr. Fox, there must be must be quite a few lava tubes now filling the valley, or three valleys. Yeah, well, right now, if the lava flow is, I think it was mentioned earlier, 12.8 cubic meters or 12.3. I can't remember, but that was 12 point something. Cubic meters. Yeah, there is lava flow, and if it's divided equally and everybody gets 4 cubic meters per second, that's still a lot of lava going in various directions, right? And if you remember, when it first started, it was only putting out about 5 cubic meters per second. And it didn't take very long for Bob to fill up the bottom side of our Geldingadalar Valley, right? So it's pretty interesting to watch this, and of course the valleys, as they rise up, they're broadening out, so you put a lot more volume in there. It's really kind of how much lava it really is there. So. And if it is, in fact, only the 2 vents within inside Ragnar, it's kind of interesting to see. But like I said, the plumbing definitely has changed. There's a lot more stuff going on. Okay. Oh, Roxy's saying something there. Okay, got that. All right. Lady Justice, okay, saying to Maria, I wonder what type of insurance would allow such a dangerous thing. Insurance? Oh my God. Okay, I'm trying to go through here and see what there. I missed a couple of things, and I do apologize to everyone if I'm missing stuff here sometimes. The chat does get going at a pretty good rate, and if there are paragraphs of reading to do, I get lost as soon as the things keep scrolling up on me. So, reading now. All right. Maria says, I looked at day 1 of Bob and then day 5. Or such a nice view. So much more lava. Yeah. And but okay, you really missed my voice. All right, I guess you had to come and get some voice. Now, one of the other ones, I think it was day 18, is one of the days that you want to look at, and I think that might have been the birth of some other activity there. So, day 18, if I recall correctly, was fairly blackened area with little baby volcanoes. So. I'm going to have to go back and double check on that though, but I think that's what it was. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. Ragnar 2 and half Bob's. Yeah, Bob has got just about nothing. Kim Lambert, DrFox2000, I messaged Guten Tag. He said he would put a marker on the saddle for us so we can see how much it moves, and he would check the distance. Ah, cool. Well, that's very kind. So yeah, if he does that, then we should be able to see something, although right now, be it very poor conditions, but I hope he's not going to do it in this condition, though. I hope he waits till the thing gets a little better out there. So, okay, that was about the what? Flying contraption. Flying contraption? We don't have any flying contraptions here. Were you talking about maybe the flying spaghetti monster? I don't know if you've ever heard that. But yeah, there's a thing called the flying spaghetti monster. It gets people. Okay, let's see. What else we got? Or maybe for a machine, if self. Oh, okay. I'm trying to read these messages. Some of them are just moving along. Okay. Groff. Couldn't believe the... Okay, it's erupting. I'm going to put it on the other one. Okay, I think I need to go take myself a break, guys. And we'll be back in a few minutes. So please don't go away. Enjoy the eruption. And I'm your host, DrFox2000. And by the way, if you haven't hit the like button tonight, please go ahead and give that like button a quick bop. As well as if you are new into the stream and you haven't subscribed yet, you might want to consider doing that as well. Hitting that little fox down on the bottom right-hand corner, that works there. You can do it that way. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go take that little bit of a break and... What? There was a guy flying over Ragnar in something? Oh. Well, I didn't hear about that, Lady Justice. Sorry. Anybody else know of anything? Because I think flying over, as long as it was a powered craft, I don't see a problem. If it was something like a parasail or something, I would say foolish. But anyway, yeah, I mean, you could catch some thermals there, but, if it's not fireproof, you might have problems. Guten Tag filmed the guy. Okay. Well, we'll maybe see if we can find that later. Okay, I'm going to take that break, guys. I will be back. Don't go away. Keep smiling. People will wonder what you've been up to. Okay, guys and girls, I turned the microphone on and was actually trying to keep up with what was reading off in the chat here. And yes, looking at the chat and paraglider, basically it's with a backpack propeller on it. So very cool stuff. But like as it was mentioned there, it may be considered somewhat foolish. So I'm not sure how we want to refer to it, but it definitely is probably not the right aircraft to be doing that with, right? So hopefully everything went well. So anyway, Trocaz, good evening, everyone. Congratulations, Dr. Fox. First time seeing Gelding Gedarler without a hesitation. Okay. Thank you for your free lessons about everything. Well, hey, it's free. It's not lessons. It's just sharing information, and there's all of us doing this. So it's not just me. It's all of you guys. You know, if it wasn't for you contributing, I wouldn't get smarter. Anyway, I love it. It is cool and doing this kind of thing. You know, as an amateur guy, and I find it fascinating. You know, it's always been something that that has fascinated me for years and years to see how volcanic activity happens and what makes the world churn, if you will. And of course, you know, everything else comes along with it, the plate tectonics, the weather systems that we have on the planet. You know, the way everything is set into motion, and then of course the cycles of everything. I mean, everything is in cycles, or angles, seasons, the tilt of the Earth. You know, so when we start parallax. No, not parallax angles. It'll come to me. Anyway, precession. You know, all of it. It is fascinating to see all of this happening, and you really got to wonder is how the heck are we even staying in orbit? So, you know, sometimes it's just like, okay, if we were like 2,000 or 2 million tons less massive, would we just drift away? The sun wouldn't have any more pull on us, or a lot less. I think it would be kind of weird. Anyway, I know I'm rambling. Let's see what else we got. It was stunt TV. Oh, okay. Well, if it was a stunt, I'm glad the stunt went well, because I don't think I would have been volunteering for that. We like the doc. Well, glad, Maria, that it's nice to have. It was actually for a commercial. Cool. Well, I wonder what commercial they're going to have. I don't think you'd be drinking Coca-Cola up there. Let's see. I would like to see the commercial when it airs. Yep, me too. Me three. Me three. Me three. Okay. That's baffling thought. Yeah. What's it? Gatorade? Really? Maybe. Well, you got to be cooling something down. That's what they're probably shooting for, the opportunity. Dee Dee O'Brien, I never said good evening to you, but good evening, as well as Lucas Feel. And hey, good morning from Central Europe. I just came home from the first Corona party and enjoy to relax. Dr. Fox explanations before I fall asleep. Well, glad you're here, Lucas. Glad you enjoyed your Corona party, and this is kind of wow. That is interesting. Okay, let's see. I'm just looking at what Siggy says here. Maybe I'm lost with what he's referring to. Oh, up here. Okay. I see what he's referring to. Now I get it, guys. Okay, doesn't mean anything. All right. No worries there. Okay, they did it without permission. Oh, they did it without permission. So if they would have hurt themselves, they would have been SOL. All right, so who else? Diana, Galaxy. Good evening. Glad to have you on board. And welcome to day 76 of the Icelandic volcano eruptions, where we're hearing about some foolery that was going on. Shannon is also here. Welcome, Shannon. And Jeffrey says, Guten Tag will be crying when the lava covers his glacial rock down Night Pasture Valley. Oh, okay. Oh, well, if it happens, it happens. There's nothing we can do about it. Red Bull, yeah. Lake commercials. Well, it could be Red Bull. Maybe they just wanted to see some lava. They could have just popped on the stream here and looked at the screen. I mean, we could have shown them lava. It's right there, guys. So it's all good. Okay. Six. Yeah, you guys are talking to each other, so I'm gonna just stay out of that. There's an owners group, and we don't do day-to-day work of everything. Okay, so somebody else over there kind of manages the situation. Is what I get out of that. Anyway, gonna have to make a move soon. Long day riding a bike and drinking. Cat getting impatient. Okay, DJ. Well, if the cat says it's time, then you better do what the cat says. So, do you have a seismic chart? No, I do not have seismic charts yet, Maria. Sorry. I've been not gonna say I've been looking. It's because I haven't had time to look. And it's really what it is. Let's see what else we got going on. Good night from okay, DJ's taking off, so take care, DJ. Hey, we haven't seen Daryl or his other brother Daryl tonight. Where's our Daryls? Okay, it's okay. Don't worry. I won't. I'll try not to. Does anyone know how much lava is flowing out each eruption? Well, they've averaged it out, Joey, and it is an average of 12.8 cubic meters per second. So that's what the flow was from earlier reports here today. So 12.8 cubic meters per second during the entire time. So if you want to chop that up, it is flowing when it's not violently erupting, but as far as you gotta balance it out, you're going to have a lot more coming out during an eruption than you are when you have it just a regular flow happening. And a regular flow may be 4 or 5 cubic meters per second, and then when the actual eruption happens, you may be getting a blast of 30 or 40 or 50 cubic meters per second shooting out of there for 5-10 seconds, and that kind of thing. So you have to balance it out, right? So you take those times, and basically that comes out with the volume of 12.8 roughly cubic meters per second, and that's quite a bit. Considering the 2010 eruption was around 15 cubic meters per second, from what I recall. So this one here, it was running a lot lower for a long time, but now, since the physical size of the actual crater has grown, that the volume, of course, when it does erupt, is a lot more than it was before. And when it starts shooting out, it comes out in quite a big sploosh all at once, right? So, all right, let's see what else we got here. Little bear, that is messed up. They may fly around to clear my tower, but have a permit to land. Okay. But have to have a permit to land. Yeah, you can't just pop and land on anybody's land unless you declare Mayday. And if you declare Mayday, depending on how many times you do it, you're going to end up getting a slap on the knuckle if there wasn't really a problem. Let's see what else we got. And a Mayday is a lot of paperwork. Guten Talk's video, I think he is aka Big Ram. A lot of other people also publishing their own volcano videos, and we can see different angles and opinions. Thanks. Yeah, there are quite a few different people out there doing stuff now, and kind of grabbing onto the opportunity. Some of us been there right from the get-go. And as you can see, it's day 76. So, but yeah, it is kind of an opportunity for a lot of the other channels to grow as well. And being able to, if they're local channels there in Iceland, this is great for them. It gives them something to push. And I think the fact that there's so many people involved in this, the exposure is getting bigger and bigger. And people were saying before, well, we got too many people streaming the same thing. But what ends up happening is that it ends up saturating more and more areas, and the result is you have more interest in it. So if it is presented in the right way, right, in a good manner. So tourists, what? Tourists, are they welcome? Yeah, apparently if you have your vaccinations done properly, both shots, and there's no issue with the virus, then apparently you are welcome in Iceland, as long as you bring your money or your wallet. So that should be all right. Let's see what else. They are Ukrainian. Who's Ukrainian? Okay, I'm not going to get into that. Okay, hopefully that answered that. A person in charge of the rescue and safety made a statement yesterday on how rude the tourists are. Well, that's very not nice, Pistol Pete. I don't know, that he must be getting frustrated or something with something going on there. I hope they have a better day. And we know when they get a larger group of people together in some areas like that, some of them have higher expectations of people catering to them and things like this, and because this is kind of out in the sticks, and they all of a sudden think, well, they can do whatever they want, and they need to realize that somebody does own that land, and they need to, as I always say, if you're going into the forest, the only thing when you come out that you've left behind is your tracks. And there's a lot of people out there that have issues with, like they don't care, they're being just foolish, throwing garbage out and stuff like that. Although in the case of Volcano, it may be lucky enough that that particular garbage gets burned up and incinerated, but still, people should have a little bit more respect, and also respect for the search and rescue people, of course, since they are, they're not being paid; they're volunteers. So that's a big thing there that somebody's got to understand what's really going on. So. A glow coming from behind the saddle. Yeah. Are we? I was just looking at. We're about to erupt here, so I think it's erupting. So I'm going to leave it on this one for a second, and then we will change to our view on Cam 4, and maybe I will also be able to see a little bit more on Cam 1. We'll have a look on the closer up, and we should be able to see something. There you go, Roxy. Do I the what, Mark? Sorry. Let's see. Okay, I'll get back to that in a second. I'm going to look here. Lady Justice, the officials said that they would no longer try to stop people from going to dangerous areas. Pretty much, they are on their own. Okay. Well, if that's what it is, it's not smart on those people's minds. Whatever, they want to go to the peak near the eruption. Okay, so they want to go on to Theater Hill, even though the safety people tried to close it off. The saddle has been closed and closing off the peak. Well, they didn't close off the peak because they had helicopters sitting up there yesterday. So, and I don't think, and as Sig mentioned earlier, that two of the helicopter companies had asked for permission and maybe got permission to do that. So I don't know what to really say about that. It is interesting though, and I hope people aren't being too rude when they're going out to go visit. Yeah, exactly. If they that's right, Siggy. So if they go up on Theater Hill now, and what ends up happening is, we get either the push at the saddle, and it's not just Theater Hill, it's the other hill too. That's kind of dangerous, because what happens when that stuff starts flowing out the south end of our beautiful Galding Gadar Valley. There, I did it. Sorry, I stumble with that a lot of times. Anyway, but yeah, actually, if we go look at the 3D map, and I'll show you that real quick from above here. So, since the eruption is over, so anyway, you see here, this is the crossover, right? So everybody wants to be over here so they can see, they want to be up on this front here so they can see the volcano. Okay, so that's kind of the tourist thing. We understand they want to have the best view, but they don't want to have anyone going here, because once this lava crosses here, how are you going to get back? Okay, and this is exactly what we want to, or what they want to have people avoid. And I mean, it's already risky enough to come here, let alone here. And you know, if this doesn't push over this bottom end, and I will get back to the bottom end of this, if this comes around and comes down in that valley, then you're cut off too. So this is where it's going to go. There is no choice or option. So if you're anywhere in here, you're pretty much out of luck. And of course, if you're on this side, you're out of luck as well. So hope you got your sleeping bag with you if that's where you're going, because you better stay up on the high ground. Yes, absolutely, Solar Wizzle. And the flow can come out of one of those areas and start spewing with some uplift behind it because of pressure, some kind of a wave action in there, and all of a sudden, you know, boom, you're done. So yeah, I don't know if we can see it all from one view here, but yeah, here I was trying to turn it around. So yeah, so once it pours over here, and then or goes out and sneaks down and goes into the valley. So, you know, it's going to happen. This still has probably the same amount to go as here, right? So it's dangerous and foolish for those people to go there. But never mind. I'm not trying to be preaching here, so I just wanted to show you where it is. So here our danger point right here, of course, and then if on the back end it overflows and comes down in that Haggy Valley, so that whole area, and it doesn't, Theater Hill can stay intact. The rest of this will be out of bounds anyway. You know, it doesn't matter. So it can happen. Let's get back to the volcano, and I will look at the clock here. I got 1:35, and I think I better go take another little bit of a break. And A++ for keeping it PG. Thank you. And yeah, that's the whole, Nigel, that's the whole idea behind the stream. We want to keep it to something that we're not scaring anyone away, right? And keep it clean, and keep the other things. We like the fun stuff, but we want to keep the other things out. So anyway, guys, well, there's no such thing as not helping them if they get stuck, Dr. Fox, but they will have to pay for the help. You know, Siggy, that's absolutely correct. And you send down the rope from the helicopter, say, all right, put your wallet in here, and make sure they have enough shekels with them. I'm kidding. Go pick them up and bill them. That's the way it works. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I am still into my uplifting theory. Well, you know, Matthias, it could happen. It can, and it could. But I don't know if that's where where the facts are. But anyway, Two Valleys go south now. Though what? Two Valleys go south now. Yeah. Anyway, I will. I'm gonna go take my break, guys. I need to just get my eyes away from the screen for a few minutes. Don't go away. I will be back. I'm your host, DrFox2000, in desperate need of a good break. Be right back, or 5 minutes. Okay, guys and girls and everyone else, I'm back on the microphone. And I see the eruption is starting. I think we'll leave it right here on this one and watch the gooey goodness come out. Scary sound, Doc. Oh my God, Roxy, I'm sorry. Next time I'll turn the mic on and scream at the same time. That'll make it happen. I gotta scare the lava out of there somehow. Anyway, good to be back here. I'm your host, DrFox2000, located in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And we are about 4,000 miles away from that little hellhole there, as Siggy put it. And it is, the knocking sound is funny. Oh, come on now. That knocking sound, I'm going to knock that knocking sound off. And I'm really wondering where that knocking sound is. That's banging around here somewhere locally, and it sounds like they're beating a building or something. Yeah, actually, that was the pipes in the plumbing of the volcano, and it's got a little bit of a problem. You heard the knocking sound. Hi from San Francisco, Brendan, welcome. Cal H is also here. Good to have you on board. Diane, here she glows. Yes, and she does. And we've seen the spillage and everything else, and that's pretty cool. So, and you can see it's showing its veins. Kind of weird, but that is actually kind of cool to see that. You know, I like watching it cool off. And then, of course, if you're looking in those areas where the whiter areas are, you see the little sparks come off of there. Pretty awesome stuff. So, anyway, let's see who else popped in here. Oh, lots of questions already. It moves quick. It was a while ago since you said that you would fit a football field in the cone. Wonder if it fits once or and a half by now. I don't know if the physical size. I haven't got any increases. Now we know the walls got thicker, so I don't know how much, if the space inside that cone has expanded, or if it's actually staying the same, or what the deal is. But we know the walls have really gotten thick. So for the walls to, do anything to break down and collapse, it would have to be some very violent erupting times. When come the flying monkeys, Shane, the flying monkeys aren't scheduled till Saturday's stream. I thought I made that clear last time. They'll be back on Saturday. Okay, maybe it hasn't changed on the inside. Well, maybe it hasn't. It definitely has changed, Maria, and that's the whole thing with it. It's because of the changes that we're seeing. Well, what we see as a result is the different style of eruption. Okay, and right now, of course, we're getting a very large volume of lava being burped up all at once. So, something happening in the foreground. Okay, I will put it on cam 1 as soon as I clear the scribbles off of this one. So, why is that not doing its thing? There we go. Clear. All right, let's have a look at cam 1, and we'll have a closer look and see what's going on. It's really wet and blurry, so that's a bad part. But yeah, we have a big glow right there. So that's some lava pressuring through. And of course what happens is, you see a fairly large area like this, where there are no little dots. Okay, and what that is telling you, that these are sheets of lava cooling off, and it because it's a fairly large area, it may cool off enough that it doesn't allow anything over anymore. Then that basically forces the material over to another area that's weaker, and then you get, of course, little plumes or hot spots, right, in the weakest areas. But once it cools a little bit more, what's going to happen is it's going to get lighter, and then we're going to have more flow material underneath it, or it'll have the opportunity to get in there. So it's going to be up and down. That lava is going to keep pouring though till it reaches a fairly high level in here. You know, probably somewhere up there and like in the foreground. I don't know, but it's going to get fairly high. Then what has to happen is it has no choice but to head south, or to head either northeast or around the backside of Theater Hill, and that's this guy here in the bad view. Let me clear all that off. We'll put it back on the multi-screen for a second, and kind of look at all of them. The shots really tonight aren't the greatest. I do like the Cam 2 view though, because we can see the little hole is starting to glow again. So and again, that's telling you that, you know, it hasn't glowed for a couple of days and now it's glowing again. It's changed its plumbing down there too. So Solar Wizzo says if the cone gets much higher, head pressure will get higher as well. At some point, it might break open a new vent somewhere else. And that is kind of an interesting point because of the pushback and the volume. It could be self-defeating in a way for this vent, for Ragnarok, and you know, it may sploosh up, sploosh down. That could be enough to give it a shot going back downward and pop a gasket somewhere else, if you will. You know, pop open another fissure. So that is actually a very interesting point, and that can happen. You know, so there are a lot of different variables. Cam 4, yeah, we can go back onto Cam 4. Let's see, Henrietta wants Cam 4. Yep. So yeah, this is the saddle is in here, is where the lava was sitting before, right? So this material here that you're seeing is further out in the valley. So if I kind of scribble off that a little bit, what I can do is maybe kind of show you here on the 3D map, if I get it a little in the right place. Okay, so I'll show you on the 3D map real quick. So that lava that was sitting there glowing, it's sitting out here somewhere. So that's kind of interesting, because if it's there and glowing, that may be an indicator that we might have something that could make this rise and go over. So very good point, very interesting point. So we're, you know, it's all worth it. So very, very cool. We'll have to keep an eye on it. He's watching. Sure, we behave. Yeah, he's always in there. And you know what? When Arizona Snowman isn't watching, there's other people watching. So there's always somebody lurking in the background that's got a wrench, and they know how to use it. Fancy a swim. Oh my God, I don't think anybody would want to swim in there. Looks like this is a major resurfacing event near the saddle. Yeah, it definitely is doing something, and if it has that much hot lava underneath as well, like obviously this is it's broken through the top and pressured out a little bit, but if that whole thing underneath would be basically full of that lava just like that, and it could push it up a bit. A little warm and cozy. Oh, I don't know if I'd want to be going in the yellow stuff. I think you'd be what I called it before, frizzle sticks, if you hop in that lava. Chris Johnson, welcome. And I don't know much or which camera they have labeled, but Cam 7 has a very good view of the northern flow. Okay, I don't know which camera that is. I don't believe it's one of the four. This is what we're seeing. If they're looking at, are they looking at the still cameras perhaps? I'm just wondering if that is a possibility. But I don't have any other camera views other than these. So if you see something happening elsewhere, that's very interesting, Chris. Is the glare behind yonder heaps of off subject? Behind heaps? No, that's what we were just talking about. Right now, though, I think we'll just watch the eruption, but we will get back to talking about that shortly. BMC, welcome. And also Shane, burp it up, Raggy. And here it comes, all at once. It's a big flow. Yeah, there's a few still cams or time-lapse cams over there, so that might be what they're showing. Let's see. We need 17 more to get to 200. Hey, guys and gals, and I haven't been doing this very much tonight. For those who are in there and haven't hit that like button yet, if you do like what you're seeing, you do like the content, by all means, please hit that like button. It really does help with the YouTube algorithms, and does bring the channel ratings up a little bit more, and it does help out because I'm trying to grow the channel, and we've got fair content, so hopefully you enjoy it. I see it at 199 right now. That's pretty cool. That jumped up pretty quick. Oh, 201. Excellent, guys. Thank you very much. And I really, really do appreciate it. Now we're at 202 already. And it's climbing. It's climbing. 203. Great stuff. Thank you, guys. Also, for those who are new in the channel, if you want to see more content, by all means, hit that little fox down in the bottom right hand corner of the screen and subscribe if you haven't done that already, and you'll be getting notified every time we go live and when the new streams come out. Just to let you know, yes, we've been streaming daily. We're trying to start at 5 p.m. every night and stream for 2 hours. That's Mountain Daylight Time, or is it Mountain Standard Time? Mountain time, anyway. 2300 Iceland time, and run for 2 hours. So I'd really like to make it a little bit earlier by an hour, but unfortunately I do work for a living and can't do that. But for tomorrow, again, we will have another stream starting at 5 p.m. running to 7, pending action. And the reason I say pending is sometimes we get a little carried away, 5 hours later. It depends on what's happening. So I'm not afraid to run a little bit longer if we got some good action. Certainly not going to shut her down because we do all want to see the good juicy stuff. So when that does happen, but I can't be on 24/7. So it is one of those things. Like I said before, I do have a day job, so I got to stick with that. Anyway, it is basically the 2 hour mark since I fired the stream on. I am going to run a little bit longer here, but I do have to go take another break. I feel my voice box starting to get a little heated, and it's screaming for Pepsi. Can you hear it? Pepsi, Pepsi. Oh, that wasn't a very good scream. Okay, I will be back in a few minutes, guys. Thank you very much for all the likes and for those people who are in the chat, who've joined the stream. Thank you, everyone. So, taking a break. I will be back in about 5 minutes. Don't go away. But Siggy, you shouldn't have. Oh my God. Thank you, Siggy. Appreciate the soda fund. You didn't need to do that. Oh boy, oh boy. My fridge is. I'm gonna have to buy another fridge if I keep that kind of soda fund going. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And hey, before we get the next eruption, I just wanted to, since we were talking about where it was going to flow out, I just wanted to throw that on. But thanks again, Sig. Appreciate it. And that's a way to get your name up in lights up top there. That's pretty cool. Right on. Anyway, here you can see the image of the possibilities of where it's going to flow, and I think I better lock the image here. Yeah, I have it locked. Oh no, that's the whiteboard I got locked. Got to go to the image and lock it. There we go. So when we try to scribble on it with the whiteboard, it will work. All right. So I don't know what color my whiteboard. Yeah, it's yellow. That should be okay. So of course you can see here. All right, that's our volcano, and Now I'm going to clear that off for a second, and so obviously you can see Maridalia here, and you can see the exit point on the west side, and this is where my yellow doesn't show up so well. Maybe I better try some other color. Maybe we'll use black. That might work. So anyway, yeah, right down in here. So that's where it's going to end up flowing out, which it already has started really, and it's going to head this way. Okay, it's got a few obstructions, but they continue on, and then it will fill this area up, which is going to take a long time before it gets all the way down to here and starts doing something. But I think what we're anticipating, we're going to have some action in here, which is our saddle. Okay, and then if the saddle goes, then the west berm, which is right here, that would probably collapse, and we'd have more flow. This flow actually is going like that, so we'd have more flow coming in down south. Also, if this pushes over, so it would end up meeting up with our flow here, stacking up and then pushing out. And this is the exit down here, and it would come along that trough, and then it would fan out, and it basically would start heading towards the ocean in different fronts, right? So, and that's the point where it's inundating the highway. And I believe the fiber optic line is running on the inside here somewhere. And they're, I guess, putting it down a little bit deeper. So could be very interesting. Anyway, I'll clear that off, pop us back to the volcano. And it is erupting after all. I missed it by a few seconds, but we still got a little bit of a show. So very good. Yes, 2 meters down to try to keep the fiber optic valley or fiber optic cable safe for the valley, and that should be really cool. Keep your sugar intake in check if you love your life. Okay, we men from 50 and up quite suddenly stop digesting. Yeah. And the worst part, Matthias, is I already have Crohn's disease, so it doesn't help much. Always a few things that roust things out. Kim Raudenbush had said it's gonna flame out of the vent. Well, I don't know if it's gonna. That whole thing is going to keep going, but if it gets too big and there's not enough push, it's going to turn around and cause kind of a back wave going through it, and we may see some new fissure activity somewhere, or the plumbing will change again. And we are watching plumbing change basically on a daily basis here with this very interesting set of views that we have. So it is interesting. Okay. Do I think 2 meters is good enough? Well, they did the tests on it, Maria, and they had buried it in the berm. Okay, and and they're continuing to test it. So I don't know what all is really involved there, but they were saying that it's plenty good where it's sitting. So if 2 meters isn't enough, they'll find out in due course, I guess. What else we got here? Rodeo means bumps, bruises, and potentially grabbing life. Yeah. Yes, Kim, that's exactly it. Life by the horns. Terry, welcome from Nova Scotia. Glad you popped in, and thanks for joining the stream. and we go all the way from Nova Scotia all the way over to Ed H. And he's over on the other side of Canada, and he's over in Victoria, and or out in Vancouver, out in the Rock, Vancouver Island, anyway. Yeah, it's all the way over there. Anyway, welcome to both of you. Glad to have you on board, Terry, and of course my good friend Ed. Thank you for being here. So glad you like it. Holly Mitchell, welcome. And who else is sneaking in here? Nigel, we got you earlier, of course. Okay, so I think I got everybody that's popped in. Anyway, if I didn't say hi to you when you popped in, you can yell at me later or something. But anyway, I'm going to look at the time. I'm looking at it's 2 hours and 8 minutes. We're going to get ready to wrap it up here fairly quick, I guess. Not going to run too long tonight. I do still have to go eat and, of course, deal with my bunny. And I don't know, I haven't seen her around anywhere. So, I just zoomed the camera out and I see her. She's waiting for me. I see her in the middle of the lawn. So, we'll see what happens here, but we should be pretty close to shutting down. So, sriracha for popcorn, yum. Okay, well, glad you got some popcorn. Dirty jokes. Let's see what else we got. Can we please check the outside saddle on the cam 4 first? Okay, yeah, we can. We can look at the saddle area, and we will go where cam 4 is this one, and right there. It's a little jiggly. I guess they have a little bit of wind happening there in the valley tonight, but yeah, it definitely is glowing in the back side, which is pretty cool. Thanks again. Have a good day and night. Thank you. I will try to have a good day and night. And yeah, I'm looking at that lovely lava and this lovely lava, and the fact that this is building here could create a cooker for helping push things over, a catalyst of sorts. So it is very interesting to see. So nope, not water skinwalkers. No, you don't want to be walking on that, even with super floaties. The one, I was thinking, what about a hovercraft? But you'd probably melt if you flew a hovercraft over that. I mean, the guys are crazy enough to go over with a powered paraglider, so how close that is to the saddle. If we looked at the 3D map, I'm going to guesstimate, if I hang on, I need a 3D map on my other screen here, otherwise I can't point to it. So I'm going to guesstimate. You see that darker area right there? Like this is kind of a shape like I don't know, somebody's nose sticking out and an eyeball. But right here, where the hand is, that's about where it is. It looks like it's here, and then the other circle is in here that we're seeing. So right in here, and then the other one, where to go here, is right back in here. So if we go back to that scene and look at that, that would make a little bit more sense to you. Oh, look, we got eyes looking at us from the volcano. That's kind of weird. We didn't have those before. Is that a cap I don't know. That is, it looks like eyeballs looking at us. Maybe we'll have to give him some glasses. Okay. I've been doing this too long, guys. Uh, yeah, it's lots of fun. I've been talking about Ragnar's eyes all night. Yeah, yeah, he's been looking at us. How about hovercraft made from excess heat shield plates from NASA? Um, you know, I I'm not super fond of NASA's heat shield plating that they have. Just call me a little skeptical, okay? If it gets bumped or thumped, it doesn't do well. So we'll put it back on all scenes here so we can watch the erupta. And then I think I will shut it down for the evening. And hopefully we will have some interesting stuff tomorrow. Now tomorrow we can run a little bit later, and but I do have to remind everyone I am on call as of tomorrow. So if things happen, I may have to shut down early, right? Now coming up in the next couple of weeks here, as of next week, one of our other guys is on vacation, so I may be required to go down to Calgary for a night. We'll see what happens. We're trying to avoid it. Spoke with the boss today about it, and he says, well, we'll see what we can do. And, you know, like for the most part, it kind of leaves them stuck because they had two guys. One quit, the other one is now getting vacation, so somebody has to cover it, and we've got two guys here and zero guys there, so what are they going to do? Anyway, lots of fun. It's okay, we understand, thanks Echo, and I know most of you people do understand that this here, doing the streaming, is a hobby, and I really do enjoy it, and glad I can meet all of you good people. So, and I thank each and every one of you. So, excellent stuff. But I see this is doing its thing. I'm going to say good night to everyone. And Chris says, I'm not fond of NASA. We got more than plenty to discover about this planet. Yeah, there's a lot of things to learn about this planet, but also some very interesting things to learn about other planets, and even something as simple as our moon. You know, a lot of information there that we can saddle. Okay, the saddle break? No, it did not. I'm kind of curious if that is getting a little bit closer, but to me, it doesn't look like it's close enough. To me, I think it's still back a little bit, but you know, now that it's pushing up there, I'm almost wondering if it is starting to push. And boy, Maria, your eyes over there in your volcano are glowing like crazy right now. So yeah, maybe we're gonna just keep an eye on that for a few more minutes. Let me do this, and so even though the camera's jiggly here a little bit, we got a line across there. We'll wait 15 minutes. If it starts moving, we'll have to see what we can do here. If you know what I'm saying. If it doesn't move forward, then it's still sitting down lower in the in the valley, and we're not going to worry about it. Yeah, this guy over here really looks bad with the two eyeballs looking at you. Good night, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Fox. You're welcome, Annie. Annie, I'm going to stay on for 15 more minutes. We're going to see what happens here. And we got eyeballs everywhere looking at us. We got a mouth and a nose over in on the west side, and then we got the oh my God, they're staring at us. Well, it's going to give us a complex, I guess we can call it. I'm just checking the other camera from the back side, the original view, and yeah, that is sitting right at the saddle, so that is right there. Okay, I'm gonna wait 15 minutes, and we're gonna see what happens, guys. Is that really difficult to know where the lowest points are now? Yeah, of course, and it being dark doesn't help any either. So, okay, so yeah, we're gonna be here 15 more minutes. Don't go away, guys, and we're gonna watch, see if it sneaks past the line or so, and we'll go from there. And I am gonna take a little breather though for a second. So, give me a couple minutes. I'll be right back, and we'll carry on with this. If you draw a glass again on your what? Maria? No, I'm not gonna draw any glasses. Just gonna go with the line for now, because if I mess up the glasses and wipe them out, then we lose the line too, right? It doesn't have fancy erasers in it, so not that I know of anyway. Maybe I should check. Maybe we might have. Let's see. If I click on that and right click. Okay. No. Just escape to clear the drawing board. D to save it. Shape detecting if you push shapes. Okay. It'll do lines, triangles, and circles and rectangles. All right, shift for the alt tools. Okay, and S to toggle between sizes. Ooh, S. I didn't know we can make sizes. Let's see. Oh, that don't do anything. I guess maybe you have to draw something or have a shape or something. Okay, anyway, I was going to take a quickie break here, 2 minutes. Be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I got the microphone back on, and I don't know if you can hear that magpie. Okay, I guess the magpie wants to join in on the conversation. Oh yeah, firestorm. Yeah, we got fire. Anyway, we're trying to see if that is really moving forward or up. I think that's still a little further in the background, and we can leave that line there. And I kind of want to go back to the satellite map here, or sorry, to the 3D map. And if we, oh, I need to go to the other screen. Sorry, and the wrong screen. 3D map drives over here. So let's zoom in. Whoa, I didn't want to turn it. I wanted to zoom it. So the area in question is, and here you can see how that sits out. And this is what I'm thinking is hot right now, this area here. So, and that is a lot lower than this material here. So as far as being pushed up, at Grandorf, I don't know where he is. Someone has to summon him quickly. Obviously informed us and himself. Yeah. So yeah, that area is what it looks like. That it's heated up. So if we go back to that view, and you can. Oh, we got an eruption happening. That kind of shows you that over on that line area between the saddle, the hot spot right behind it. And man, that's a pretty big eruption. Or it looks big. I don't know if we see too much of it here. Well, actually it is still shooting out and over the top of the cone pretty good, especially in the back area there on cam 2. Yeah, this thing could build up and become, a little bit more of a fountain kind of thing when it does bubble up and burp out. But I think it's going to keep building that ramp out the side the way it has. And it will just make new channels and have basically its new lava highway. So it's pretty cool. Okay, let's see what else we got going on here real quick. Oh boy, don't bug the NightBot. Terry, let's see. It would be nice if we could get an infrared pic from a satellite. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have anything new as of late, and what we would really need is something that is done like within minutes. That would be the ideal opportunity for us, if you will. So, but anyway. At least it does give you a pretty good idea, when you're looking at the 3D shot. So it being in that area, and then we still have quite a bit of material in front of it, and that's really how I think that is, because to me it looks like this is a little bit lower, and this is already pushed up quite a distance up the hill. I don't know if we have the other graphics there from yesterday with the lines on it, but I'll see if I can get those for tomorrow to have them going again. Anyway, I'm gonna put it back on the multi-screen here. Oh, hang on, where's our line? That's where we wanted to go. Back to the line. We got those eyes staring at us again up in the top right-hand corner there. It is so creepy. It's watching you. Scott Hartman, good night, everyone. Thank you, DrFox2000. Yes, and that's why I love the maps. It makes everything such. Yeah, it does help when we can look at a map and kind of go, okay, that area is a little lower or higher or whatever. For me, this is pretty cool. So um, we can zoom right into it, I guess, to a degree. But I don't want to do that. We'll keep looking at it though, and see what happens. I don't think it's going to move. I think, like I say, it looks lower. So, but the fact that it is opening up and bubbling up, no politics. Yeah, no politics here. We don't want politics or any other ticks. Let's see. Tonight, that makes sense. The system is going to last long. Yeah, this actually will last a long time, is what we're thinking. These volcanoes in some areas, now they were saying that there was one something, the one that was 800 years back, or I don't know if it was a different one that Gutentag was talking about, but they said it was 37 years or 34 years in duration. That's an awful long time for a volcano to continue to erupt. So, and that is not unheard of. Over geological time, these things happen relatively, I won't say frequent, but when they do happen, they can happen for upwards of thousands of years. The one in northern Russia, as an example, they're saying it was somewhere between 50 to 60,000 years in duration when that volcano erupted. And that was, I don't know how long ago, millions of years or 2 million years ago, something like that. But when it happened, I mean, that, just imagine something erupting for 50,000 years. Like, wow. Earth is becoming crusty. No, Earth has had some crust on it for a long time. It's just some of it we can walk on a little easier than others. Siberian traps ran for 2 million years. Okay, I didn't know they ran that long, but wow. 2 million year long eruption. I don't think I could be hanging around that long. Old age and stuff gonna come into play. Very cool. Like Old Faithful, yeah. Yeah, well, Old Faithful, yeah, still got to worry about that one too. That could turn into a super Old Faithful. Deacon traps led to the dinosaur extinction to my old June, professor. I don't know. There were a lot of things that actually preceded the big 65 million years ago. Actually, it was 67 million years ago where there was already a bunch of problems with vegetation and so on, and the air, of course, was a lot different back then. Temperatures were higher on the planet, so there was less food being grown, more populated areas. Of course, as far as dinosaurs were concerned, they would, you'd have your meat eaters would feast upon the other ones. So, there's a bunch of different things, that they ate a lot of their food. The climate changed. It went into a decay of sorts. So when 65 million years ago, when the big rock came and hit the planet, there was already a lot less dinosaurs than there was 2 million years earlier. So it's kind of neat to see some of that old information come through. So very cool. Yes, maybe it was a little short, but a long time ago they pushed out 720,000 cubic miles of lava. Okay, that's cubic miles, not cubic meters, but cubic miles. 720,000 cubic miles. Now that's a land maker. Okay, it was continued for roughly 2 million years and spanned Permian Jurassic boundary. Okay. Very, very interesting, Siggy. And yeah, that can actually affect things like that. Very, very cool. Of what valley was smoldering with smoke? We had much better view. We had a much better. Well, yeah, the valley has too much smoke in it, and what we were looking at before was when I was sliding the time back on during the day here. So, but I mean, there are times where it was really, really poor today as far as visibility. So here, this is about 6 hours ago. If it'll load it, and it kind of gives you an idea, and that should still be in the same spot, even though you can't see so well. But yeah, that line is in exactly the same spot as 6 hours ago. So, you know, we really haven't had a change. And of course, the weather was bad at that point in time. Let's see if there's any other good weather here. No. Intermittent clouds. Yeah, being stuck in a cloud doesn't work. Okay, yeah, this is about where it cleared off 6 hours ago. So, yeah, visibility, and 6 hours ago you could see a little bit more in the background there. So, definitely hasn't moved on us yet. So, anyway, I'll put that back to a live view. It is erupting again. And I think at this point in time, I will say I'm going to shut it down, and maybe we'll pop it onto the other screen here real quick. There we go. It is still raining somewhat there, so the weather still is not the greatest for viewing, but we're good with that. And I wanted to make sure everybody got their last little tidbit of lava here as we get ready to shut the stream down. So I thank each and every one of you for popping in here and joining us tonight. Really good to have all of you. I thank my mods doing a bang up job. Morgan, Arizona's snowman, did really good. And also I want to thank the super chatters. We only had one tonight. That's okay, but that was Siggy, and really appreciate that, Sig. I don't know, I'm going to have to buy another fridge with all that Pepsi that's coming. Oh, actually, I got to head to the German deli on Saturday and get some real German food, get my system back into shape. So, and glad to have every one of you, though, join us here, and hopefully we can do this again tomorrow. So tomorrow night, 5 p.m. my time, 7 p.m. Eastern time, or if you're over in Iceland, 2300, and I guess if you're a little further east, England, it'd be 2400 or midnight. German krauts and Schnitzels, yeah, Sauerkraut und Wiener Schnitzel. Gotta have some of that. it's hard to get the good stuff, you know. Not the They never make it the way mom used to make it. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna say a good night to all of you. We'll see you tomorrow night, and you take care. And that's Murph. That's 11 tomorrow, New Zealand time. Okay, that's 11 a.m. New Zealand time. That's pretty cool. And very good, everyone. You all take care, stay safe, and of course, don't forget to tell your loved ones you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. Thank you all, and good night. Okay, guys, I just turned the microphone back on. I didn't want to scare anybody, so I did it quietly. I think there is some action happening there. I'm going to keep an eye on it, and of course, I'm recording it on the other stream here. So if something does happen, if things get juicy, I may restart the stream later. But for right now, I am going to shut it down. We'll definitely keep an eye on it for you guys. So if you happen to get a notification later saying that the stream is live, it's because something weird is happening. Anyway, on that friendly note, it's breaching. You think it's breaching right now, Siggy? I mean, I can't tell. It's too darn dark over there for me to see. But yeah, I need to get going. So we'll let this eruption go by, and then basically, yeah, if it does start flowing over, I'll restart the stream, and we'll see what it's doing. So in over talk lunch. Okay. All right. I wonder if he's got better quality picture right now. I doubt it. It's same stream, right? So I'm just curious. Just curious. And he's showing two streams, so it's got to be that one.
Why are people snagging this $89
Let's turn that off. Yeah, no, he's got the same thing going on, so. Yeah, during the eruption, it's really, really hard to see what it's doing, so. Okay, so not the same. And never live human. Yeah, we know that. It's okay. We do our thing. He has 4K stream. Yeah, he's getting his sources somewhere else. I'm not sure exactly where or how, but unfortunately, I'm limited to the feed that I have, which is what is it, 1080 at 60p. So that's technically only 2K, but doing my thing in Zitek. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Thanks. It didn't have to, you know. You guys don't have to. But I do appreciate it. Yeah. Nice here. Yeah. Same source. He just up lots. Okay. Loads it or something. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing over there. So 4 times 1080p. Okay, so if he's running, okay. Well, that's a little bit better than what I can do here. So unfortunately, for me and for us, but I do appreciate it, guys, and we will do what we can. I try to keep things going, you know. Hopefully things will get a little better with daybreak, or a little lighter in a bit, and some of that smoke clears out, and that's really causing the problem. Is the smoke in there is really messing us up. Okay, not true 4K, true. Okay, yeah. We don't have to be. Yeah. You're gonna have live later. Yeah, if I see something happening, guys, I will definitely pop back on. You know, if it's breaching, that's what everybody has been waiting for, and I will definitely pop back on a live to do it. So for now, I am going to pull the plug though. So thank you very much, guys. Appreciate each and every one of you. And I got to get at my other duties. So have a great night, and we'll see you in tomorrow night's stream. Good night, everyone.